Hey Gems, welcome back. It's Serena. Today I'm here with a dupe or dud for the Kat Von D Alchemist palette. Now, the dupe that I discovered is not so much a color dupe as a formula dupe, and I am talking about the new NYX Chromatic highlighting powders. So, saw this in my local Ulta. I had already purchased the Alchemist, which I found to be much better than the Anastasia Moonchild, but that's a whole nother can of worms. I'm just going to talk about these two today. When I saw that this could be a possible dupe for some shades in the Alchemist palette, I was like, you know what? Let's give it a try. So what I discovered is not, like I said earlier, it's not an exact shade dupe, but formula-wise, oh my goodness, this is so, so good. So I do have one on each eye, and I will share with you guys which is on which eye later on. But honestly, if I walked down the street by you, would you be like, that girl's got two different eyeshadows on? I don't think so. I don't think so. I think they work really nicely. I also highlighted my face using both today, and you can definitely see there is a difference in the shades, but holographic wise, highlight wise, they're equally stunning. I think they would work just as well. So to give you a little bit of background info, the Kat Von D palette retails for $32. It's been a bestseller at Sephora since it was released. We've been selling out like crazy. It's out of stock online currently, so if you can find it at your local store, grab it while you can. But as much as I love this thing, I do find that it's pretty pricey, and honestly these aren't the type of shades you're going to use every day. It does have a nice little mirror on one side, it has 4 different shades on the other, and these do swatch like a dream. They're very pigmented, they're creamy, they're blendable, they're beautiful product. It's a beautiful product, to be perfectly honest. Like, look at how beautiful that is. That's just a quick swipe. It's not like I dug my fingers. No, I just kind of put my fingers through there and got that going. So yes, great palette. The pans are a bit small. Each pan has 0.05 ounces or 1.53 grams, so they are quite small. I think they're about the same size as a MAC shadow. I honestly haven't compared. Let's go ahead and do that real quick. So a MAC shadow actually has 0.04, so it's actually maybe a little bit deeper. I don't know. To me it looks a little bit smaller, but it's an average size eyeshadow. Small, but packs a good punch. Highly pigmented, really, really nice. Like I said, this thing retails for $32 and has 4. Now, for the dupe, the NYX Chromatic Illuminating Powder, this actually holds 0.21 ounces, so 6 grams. You're getting quite a bit more in here. This is the powder itself. And I'm going to go ahead and use my thumb, which I didn't use earlier, to go ahead and... Okay, not the best spot to do it. But look at that. Now that one I did build up, so bit of a fail on my part. There you go. Much smoother. It picks up much more easily down there, but that's one swipe. So just to reiterate, we'll do... I mean, look at that. Look how pretty that is. It's pretty chromatic, it is pretty bright. And as I said, I'm wearing this on one of my eyes, I'm wearing the Kat Von D on another one. The shades aren't exact. I did have to mix a couple of the Kat Von D ones to get a similar color. But if I'm walking down the street by you, would you be able to tell? No, right? I think that this formula is amazing. It's really powdery, creamy. Not powdery in a bad way though. If you use your brush, you're not going to kick up a lot of dust. I actually feel that the Kat Von D kicks up a little bit more powder than the NYX. And honestly, I feel like when it comes to the chromatic effect, it works just as well. Like I said, it's not an exact dupe for the shades. I actually, to create a shade similar to this, had to mix the amethyst one with the sapphire. I think I did a pretty good job. Oh no, not those two. That's these two right here. I combined these two. I'm wearing them right here, and I'm wearing them on this eyeball. I don't know why I did that, by the way. Total fail when I was applying things. But yeah, I'm wearing these two on this side and on this eyeball. I'm wearing the NYX on this side of my face and on this eyeball. Honestly, I think it works just as well. Yes, this side might be a little bit more glowy, but if you build this one, you can get that kind of glow, and you have way more product in here. So do I feel like this is a good formula dupe? Absolutely. They have a shade that is a pretty decent dupe for the pink opal. I didn't pick it up because, like I said, I already have the Anastasia Moonchild, which has another dupe for this. It's a very popular shade. It's just like a pinky, I don't know, pinky yellowy kind of color. It's really, really pretty. Everybody and their mother really, really loves that. It's just not my favorite one. It's not one that I reach for personally that often, but I know that the NYX has a dupe for it, so I would definitely pick that one up. NYX has more of another one that might be more similar to the purple as well. NYX I think has 5, whereas this one has 4. Even if you pick up 4 of the ones from NYX, they're usually buy one get one half off anyways, so you can definitely save some money there. Even if you buy all 4 of them, you'd be spending about the same as this, and you'd be getting way more product. So between the two, I would say this is definitely worth the hype, but I would just go with something like the NYX if you're on a budget. Works just as well. You'll get the same effect. Like I said, look how highlighted and glowy that is. That is pretty dang chromatic if you ask me. So those are my thoughts. I think this is definitely a very good dupe when it comes to the formula compared to these, compared to the Anastasia Moonchild. I think that this holds up really, really nicely. So if you want to see a quick demo of how I applied them and close-ups, I hope you keep watching. I'm going to use the 5-in-1 cream shadow from Bare Minerals. This is a BB Advanced Performance Cream Shadow. I love these because they have SPF 15 in them, but this one is Luminous Pearl, which is basically a nice thick white. So this will make the perfect base for this kind of a shadow because holographic shades can tend to not show up quite a bit. I almost forgot, primed my eyes with the NARS Pro Prime. I applied that already. I'm just going to go in with the Bare Minerals now. Like I said, these can really help shades that are holographic or whatnot really stand out. So that's why I like using this as a base. And I like this better than the NYX, what is it, Milk Pencil. I just find that one to be a little bit too creasy. Like, you have to build it up for it to really make a nice base, but then it creases. So this one, you don't have that kind of problem. See how opaque it already is? And I didn't really apply that much. And I'm just gonna kind of bring this up with whatever's left on my finger, and we'll do that to both sides. Okay, for my crease, I'm going to go ahead and just use this lavenderish kind of crease shade from Wet n Wild. This was a limited edition palette. Just want to add a little bit of color. Alright guys, now after testing the shades, this one's definitely more of an icy blue type. This one definitely has more purple, and there's a blue in here that has a bit too much green. So I feel that if I combine these two, I can come up to something close to this. At least that's what I came up with during swatching. So we're going to go ahead and do that. I'm going to take a little bit of the purple and just press that onto the main portion of my lid. Grab a little bit more and just kind of build it. And I'm going to grab a little bit of the blue with the same finger. Just press that over it. So we have this nice icy blue type of shade. I'm going to take the crease brush and just kind of blend through the crease. Alrighty. And on my other eye, I'm going to use the NYX. Yeah, I'm going to take the same brush and blend the crease. This one definitely has a bit more of a bluish tint, but I think this one's working pretty well. I didn't pick up any more product, I just kind of decided to tap it in a little bit more. What do you guys think? Do they look equally holographic? So what do you guys think? We've got Kat Von D on here, NYX on here. See a big difference? Because I really don't. Okay guys, and now to use it as it's intended as a highlight, I'm going to go ahead and mix those two shades once again. So that is Blue Sapphire and Ultraviolet Amethyst, these two here, with a little fan brush. I'm going to apply that combo. Dang, no, that is red. So I gotta look. I am just gonna try to blend it without adding any more color. Just trying to. You guys see that highlight? That's crazy. See how popping that is? Hopefully you guys can catch up on that. So now I'm going to wipe this off. Just grabbing the tissue. No more product left on there. And we'll go into the NYX. And yeah, those are my thoughts. I really think that you should save yourself some cash. Pick up a couple of these. This is lovely, but honestly, it's not absolutely necessary. These aren't the kind of shades that you're going to be using on a daily basis. Yes, it's nice if you're a collector, if you're like me and you have a million palettes and you love limited editions. This one's not actually limited edition. It'll be available throughout all of 2017 from what I've read, but it is a gorgeous palette. The packaging is beautiful. I know the temptation is real when it comes to this, but if you're on a budget, if you're a college student, or if you're just broke, I'm not even in college anymore and I'm still broke all the time. So if you want to save yourself a penny, but you still want to be able to achieve these kind of looks, try these ones out. They're definitely worth the investment. $8, you're getting more product. Like I said, you can probably get them buy one, get one half off, like they always have at Ulta, and pick up 2 for quite a bargain. So highly recommend these. Definitely think it's a dupe for the formula of the Kat Von D and the Anastasia, to be perfectly honest. I definitely feel that these are stronger than the Anastasia, for sure. But anyways, thank you so much for watching, guys. Let me know what you think in the comments down below. Was this helpful? Was this a little bit scattered? I feel like I might have been scattered. It's just, I don't know, I'm still trying to figure out how to do these dupes or duds. So if you have any suggestions, any critiques, I would be more than happy to hear them, because I won't be able to prove if everyone just tells me, oh, you're doing great, even if I'm not. So let me know down there if there's anything I can fix. And if you have any suggestions for other videos, I'd love to hear it as well. Thank you so much for watching, guys, and I will see you on the next one. Don't forget to click the like button and subscribe, and I'll see you soon.